Is anyone there? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Is anyone there? Are you there? Say something. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Are you there? Paggalawin ng baso. Hello? No? Okay. I'm off. I'm off. Goodbye. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Konbanwa. Hi, Gandit. Hi, Butchie. Hi, Pata-chan. Hi, Drift. Hi, Pawppies. Hello, everybody. I was just messing around. I'm sorry. I just felt like messing around. Is this even working? Okay, wait. Let me just... It's a... Damn it. Wait. I was pretty much ready. You won't believe me, of course, but I was ready. Where is it? Of course you're not gonna work. Of course you're not gonna work. Because that's how you are. Oh my gosh. No, not you. Not you. Don't worry. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about how... Oh my gosh. Wait a sec. Let me just fix something real quick. I was ready until my... You see, for some reason settings keep changing and it gets annoying. Like, it's not supposed to be like this. One. Okay. You better work this time. Hang on. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey. I was sitting on my computer like for the past hour preparing and I still seem unprepared. That's amazing, isn't it? I was just sitting here for like an hour because there's so much on my mind. Wait. Brain is not braining. I have a lot to talk about, so you guys gotta stick around with me, okay? You don't want to be here because you're gonna miss me. You're gonna want to be here because you're gonna miss me. Money on your mind? Me too. Although, time is more of on my mind these days. Time, I swear. I don't have time. I had time to sleep for 11 hours. I had 11 hours and I spent it on sleep. Amazing, isn't it? That's amazing. So much has been going on. I have a lot of life. Well, do I want to say a lot? It's more than usual. I got life updates for you guys. I've been gone for what? A week? Unintentionally? Okay, wait, no. Let's just put me normally. I'm sorry. I'm just I was messing around for an hour and doing absolutely nothing because why not, right? Because why not? I feel like I'm so out of place right now. Yeah, like the brain is not braining after 11 hours of sleep. This isn't even about lack of sleep anymore. This is there is something wrong. There is something wrong. The brains have dogs. The dogs have brains. I was gonna say the dogs have brains, but the word brains came out first. That's so brainy of you, Akari. So brainy. So anywho, I'll give you a couple of life updates. I guess I could start off with what happened last week. Oh my god, last week was crazy because I was supposed to stream, I swear to you. I even had this laid out. I said I would stream Resident Evil, then I'll stream Wildlands, and then I'll stream a horror game because it's October. But no, my internet says no. I announced the Wildlands stream. Did you guys see that? I announced the Wildlands stream. It was crazy because there was internet, then I lost internet. Apparently the lines in our area is being, I don't understand. They mentioned something about cleaning up lines or something, and it affected our line. I want to say 3 times now. I think it's been 3 times now. I'm so pissed. I say I'm so pissed while I'm smiling. That's anyway, so yeah, I lost internet, so I was like, I'm not gonna commit to a stream until the ISP technicians come over and fix it. They came over, they fixed it, I announced stream, I slept, I woke up, it was broken again, and I was like, what the hell? I announced the stream, but I don't have a choice. I was supposed to stream the day before I lost internet, but I didn't announce stream. So the moment they fix it, I announced the stream. And then I had to take it back because ISP says no internet is better than slow internet. What are you talking about? No, it's not. I didn't lose internet, but it was slow during your announcement. Oh, okay. Well, I guess lucky for you, lucky for me. I don't know. Is that lucky? Like, there was no stream anyway. I'd rather... No, slow internet is just the same as no internet. I don't know. I want to say little is better than none. But oh my gosh, that was... I know I had no internet for a couple of days. That's what I remember. I don't remember the details. I don't even want to remember. But you know what I did for the days I had no internet? I worked on stuff. Fortunately, my photo editor is available offline, so I've been cramming on the very delayed. I don't want to say too delayed. I did say I'd be shipping it out in October. Okay, it is late. Okay, my bad. Merch is late. That is the other announcement / life update I got for you guys. So while I had no internet, I spent a lot of time pouring more time on merch items. Hi Jesus, hello. So I personalized the labels. When you get the merch, the labels are gonna know that I worked on that myself. If the description sucks, it's because I tried to copy paste whatever was on the merch producers page, and I was like, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna put that here so it looks looks a little bit more authentic or something. I don't know. I was trying to make it look authentic. The effort that I put onto the merch just because I couldn't do anything else. So that was a couple of days. And then I was like going back and forth with the merch producer. I'm half of me is annoyed that they didn't tell me that the file I sent was low quality, which was the main reason it delayed everything, honestly. The main reason everything was delayed was because they did not tell me that the file that I sent them was low quality. So when the acrylic standees came over, they were so low quality. Well, not too low quality. Okay, I keep saying so, but it's just not merch. It's not worth the price that I charged you guys for. Hi, Mr. Egg. Hello. So I was like, I'm not gonna send this to you guys. No, so I had to reproduce that, and then I worked on labels and stuff. Had the stickers made as well. So everything was worked on. I was going back and forth with my merch producers for a couple of days through mobile internet because it's all I had. Hi, Kyotan. Hello. Wow, y'all are just coming in. I'm done talking about the internet issues. Hello. So yeah. Although you guys get to know this first, the low quality acrylic standees, I'm planning to put them out on sale at a lower price if you guys want those. It's only the bikini ones, the summer and the summer acrylic standees. I got like 10 of them. I'm gonna make those available. They're just gonna be sitting here anyway, and I made some extra stickers, so those are not for pre-order. I'm gonna adjust prices and everything if you guys want it. If you guys want it. So that's something to come up with. I wanted to come up with more merch ideas, but I felt like it's not right for me. It's not right for you guys for me to release new stuff when I haven't even sent out the first ones. So I'm going to send these out. I'm gonna make sure you guys get it before I come up with any new merch ideas, because I got a ton of them. I got a ton of them on my mind right now, and I just can't make that a thing until I prove that the first merch is going to be a success. Sure, we got slip-ups here and there, but I'm gonna make it work. I found my merch producers. They do great. They do a great job, except they don't tell me when the pictures are low resolution. That's on me, but also I wish they told me. Akari's jacket is a gold mine for merch. I don't know if that's something I can do, but that's gonna be long term. I still got, rather than focusing on merch, I should be focusing on content, really. I need to pump out more content more than merch and streams, because that's all I've been doing. I want to do more stuff. I always have. Just that this brain of mine is like, no, we want to play games, so we want to do game streams and nothing else. So that's what's going on. But do know that the merch, everything is personalized. I made everything on my own by my loneliness. I poured so much time into that. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I made enough. I think I might have short some labels, but we'll see. If you guys want those, I have ideas. You can wait for this. I'm so sorry. The stickers, but we have a surplus of stickers. So those who wanted stickers but wasn't able to make it for the pre-order, you're lucky. Stickers are not so difficult to produce for me. So I got a couple of extra sets sitting here. If you got, well, not sitting here. It's not here yet. Oh my god, I just realized I'm gonna get it next week, and I'm like talking about it, but I haven't seen if the stickers are gonna work out. I'm freaking out. I don't know if it's gonna come out right. I hope the person I'm talking to makes them come out right. That's just stressful. Anyway, they're taking care of stuff. Oh, I did another oopsie. So I was trying so hard to personalize everything. I even tried to get like craft boxes because I was like, I want you guys to get this in really nice craft boxes. I am so bad with numbers. I'm so bad with measurements. I got boxes that are way too small. Like not even half of the acrylic stand is gonna fit in these. It's so stupid. I was like, I thought it was gonna fit. I chose the right size. No, now I don't know what to do with these craft boxes. I don't know if the stickers are gonna fit in this, but even if they did, I have no idea what to do with them. I have no idea what to do with all these stuff that I've been doing. I'm clearly bored. I don't know. I'm not bored. I'm too busy, but I'm looking for something else to do with my life. I'm just boxes for bath water, but boxes can't hold bath water. You'll need jars for that. Also, don't you have your own bath water? Why would you need bath water? Do you buy bath water? Anyway, so going back, yeah, that was a lot of stuff. That was last week, right? The last... Oh. Wait, what is this? Can I drink that? Drink bath water? Why would you drink bath water? That's like drinking your own body dirt. Ew. And soap. If you put soap in your bath water. Anyway, what was I thinking? Wait, I had something on my mind and this bath water thing distracted me. Something about... I know you're kidding, so am I. I just had to react to drinking bath water. It's gone. Wait, the idea is gone. The idea was gone. It was there. It's definitely about merch. Who was the first VTuber you watched? Mine was Akari. Really? Wait, no way. That's impossible. How can I be your first VTuber? There are so many VTubers out there. My first VTuber was... I want to say Pekora, but not really. Definitely HoloLive. Oh, no. It was Miko. Sakura Miko. Her what was that? Stay home. Was that? I don't know. It was the pandemic. Wait, you know what? You are correct. How could I have forgotten? Kizuna Ai was my first VTuber. If you put it that way, Kizuna Ai was my first VTuber too. Yes, Kizuna Ai. But the one that brought me into the rabbit hole slowly was Miko, Pekora. Pekora's still my Oshi. Yeah. So we got those. It's impossible that I'm your first VTuber. But if I am, then I'm. Thank you. That makes me happy. I brought you to the VTuber world. There's a lot of great stuff here. Anyway, so okay. Remember it now. I was talking about that. So many crazy stuff happened to me. So I lost internet last week. Things didn't go as planned. I worked on merch. Merch quality was bad, but the bad quality merch will be out at a lower price. I'm gonna announce that after I manage to send out the already pre-ordered merch. I'm going to send those out. I'm gonna make sure you guys get a hold of those before anything else comes out. The rest of stuff are not. I'm not gonna even put it out on sale until everyone gets a hold of it. You know, it's probably gonna be out next year. So look forward to that. Anyway, what else? And then, I did another oopsie. I did so many oopsies. RE8, oh my gosh. You know what, right after we finished RE8, I went down the rabbit hole of Resident Evil. I read every wiki page. Well, not every. I read the wiki pages of Resident Evil 1 through 8 just to put all the pieces together. Kind of made sense. Makes me want to play the game, but then again, the franchise is too long. I don't know if I can, but there's a lot I had to understand about, what's his name, Oswald or something. Yeah, I went through that and I was like, oh, okay, so Resident Evil 7 and 8 is basically the deeper lore of the previous Resident Evil series. So, but I didn't read. I avoided the last part because apparently the very end, which I didn't read because I didn't want to get spoiled. When I stopped right at where they said the chopper came out, and I saw a bunch of text after. I said, stop. That's probably the DLC. So I have to stream the DLC. So I was planning to play the DLC and I opened my game. Apparently I did not buy the DLC. I thought I bought the DLC. I thought I bought the DLC, guys. I didn't. I thought I was so into Resident Evil so much that it's impossible I didn't buy it. I was so confident about it. And I realized I didn't buy it. And the reason I didn't buy it was apparently when I bought Resident Evil 8, it all came back to me. It all came back to me. I actually bought Resident Evil 8 before Resident Evil 7. So when I bought Resident Evil 8, not knowing that I had to play Resident Evil 7 first, I told myself, this is a horror game anyway. Like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just gonna play the main story for the heck of it and get out. That was all I thought in my head. I didn't think Resident Evil would become one of my favorite games. It was so much fun. The Resident Evil 7 to 8, it was... That got... I don't know, so I was so into 7. I got the DLCs of 7 and everything, and I had so much fun that in my head I was like, it's impossible that I didn't get the DLCs of 8 because I loved 7 so much. But I didn't realize that I bought the game before I got into the Resident Evil series. So now 8 is incomplete. I don't have the DLCs. Now I have to wait. I have to wait for the Halloween sale so I can buy the DLCs, because I mean I could buy the normal price, but I don't know, it's crazy. Maybe you'll try Resident Evil Requiem. I will. That's why I also played Resident Evil 8 this year. I said I have to finish 8 this year so I can play 9 next year. You see how everything was like, it's according to Keikaku, but the Keikaku was not Keikaku-ing for me. Anyway, that was a full-on rant. That was not supposed to be a full-on rant, but it all just came out. Gosh. Anyway, so when I get the DLC of RE8, we are going to play that together. I can't believe I ranted about that more than the internet. No, I did go all out on the internet. That was just fast. A couple of days with no internet could drive you insane. I got mobile internet though, so I kind of survived, but I couldn't stream. You can't stream with mobile internet. It doesn't work that way. It won't work for you guys and for me, so that's why I disappeared last week. But there's more. But let me read your comment first. Actually, at the time I was bored and looking for something to watch, then I happened to come across your clip and followed you since then, and that's how I got to know VTubers. Really? Which clip? I have so many. I want to say so many, but no, I don't have enough clips. But you see, the way you discovered me is the reason why I know I need to put out more content, because there are so many people who don't know I'm here because I don't make enough short form content. I'm gonna make more of those. Eventually, you can look forward to those. Maybe. No. I have to say that way you will hold me accountable. Hold me accountable for not putting out short form content. I gotta do that. Okay. So yeah, that was the next reason. Oh my god, I feel like I'm just wait, let's see. Oh, there you go. I feel like this stream just became me explaining why I was gone for a week and why I will be gone for a longer time. But that's fine. This is all unintentional. It was all unplanned. I blame the internet. ISP. I blame my ISP provider. It's their fault why you guys didn't see me and why I didn't see you guys for too long. It's because of them. There was a plan. The plan did not plan. Keikaku not keikakuing. That's now my line. The keikaku is not keikakuing. Oh my gosh. So this is me, Rob. It's okay. I'm just relaxing. Okay. I'm glad you got stuff to do. To be fair, I have stuff to do too, so I just don't do it. So when the internet came back, when the internet finally came back, Battlefield 6 was released. Dun, dun, dun. Battlefield 6 was released. Oh my gosh, I could not stream because I fell into the Battlefield 6 rabbit hole. Oh my god, no, not no, ill. Oh my god. No, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me. Like, Call of Duty, ill. No, stop. I said nothing, guys. Anyway, Battlefield 6 came out, and that was the end of it. I disappeared for 3 days straight from the world. The world could not contact me. My mom tried to call me because she was checking up on me because apparently there was an earthquake in the city while I was asleep, and I didn't know because I was asleep. I just found out from the neighbors that there was apparently an earthquake while I was sleeping. But anywho, so there was an earthquake, and she called me, and she was like, "Akari, what happened? Yeah, I mean, how are you? I heard there was an earthquake. Are you safe?" And I'm like, in my head, it's like, I wouldn't pick up the call if I wasn't. I mean, to be fair to her, she almost never hears from me. She has to check on me because I don't keep in touch with my family. They gotta check on me. I don't know. I can't remember when I first saw your video, but I've been following you for probably more than 2 years. Oh, it's been that long. Also, it must have been one of my earlier videos. That's cool. That's cool. And then going back to my story, that was just funny. My mom had to check on me. But you know what? When she can't even just message me because I'm not gonna reply. She called me in the middle of my game. I was playing, and she was like, "Hey, Akari, how are you? I heard there was an earthquake." Because I was like, "Yeah, an earthquake? There was? I'm fine. I'm playing games. I'm playing games right now." She was like, "Oh, okay, I heard there was an earthquake because your sister said her friends in the city was at work when there was suddenly an earthquake, so I had to check on you." And I was like, okay. I think I was asleep. I was asking her what time did it happen because I was probably asleep. If that was the worst earthquake, if that was the big one that everyone's anticipating, either I would wake up freaking out, or I would just, I don't know, I wouldn't wake up at all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I slept through it. Maybe it wasn't strong enough to wake me up. I was sleeping through an earthquake. Yeah. Anyway. So I disappeared. Nobody could message me. I had a ton of unread messages and no one could talk to me. Because I disappeared into the Battlefield weekend. The first weekend Battlefield was released from 11 p.m. my time. Friday 11 p.m. my time, nobody could talk to me. I was gone. I had like one game session that was like, I don't know, 15 hours. I would wake up, I would play, and then play. It was literally eat, play, and sleep. Eat, play, and sleep. Everything, nothing mattered. Everything, all my backlogs, unfortunately, even streams was included. Nothing came to mind. I was like, I'm just here to play Battlefield 6. And that's what I did for it was supposed to be 3 days, but it became 4 because I was like, come Monday, I'm gonna get back to work. Well, when I say work, I meant streaming and chores and errands and stuff. That was a lie. I woke up at 6 p.m. and then I saw my friends were playing, and I was like, okay, I guess we're playing. And then I played again on Monday night. I was like, I was supposed to and then On Tuesday, I had to go out to run some errands. On Tuesday, I had to go out because I had to go to a money changer, which leads me to my next story. I have a ton of life updates for you guys. I really do. So, Tuesday, what's today? Wednesday, right? Yeah. Nothing went according to plan. Main reason was last week was because of my ISP. This week is because of Battlefield. Nothing went according to plan because of Battlefield. The plan became Battlefield. That was stupid. So anyway, I went out to have my money changed yesterday because I am leaving. I am leaving. No, I'm just kidding. Not really leaving. I'm gonna be away on my first trip out of the country. Yay! Guess. Make a guess, guys. Make a guess. I had to have my money changed, so I'm leaving. Sige, umalis ka na, ganyan ka naman. Ang drama mo naman. Hi, Eli. Hello. Come on. Yay! Yay! I'm going to Japan for the first time. Yes! The Japanese family that has adopted me. No, they're not moving back. They decided to visit Japan, visit their hometown, and they're taking their dog with them. I am living with a Japanese family finally paid off. Living with being the therapy dog of this Japanese family has paid off. They're taking this dog to Japan. Yes, for a week, I think. So you guys are... I've been telling myself I'm gonna stream for you guys Monday, so I could tell you. Monday night was supposed to be when I'd tell you that I'll be gone for a week because I'm going to Japan. And I needed to buy yen. And that's what delayed a lot of things. Aside from Battlefield 6, I had to go out yesterday to have money changed and buy some stuff that I needed to prepare for the trip. So, yeah, the talk stream was long overdue. I just didn't talk about it. Oh God, why did it make that weird? Anyway, that was a long overdue announcement. I didn't actually. The family decided months ago, but working on transporting dogs via plane is not easy. Let's put it that way. There were a lot of papers that had to be worked on, which I will admit was also one of the reasons I was kind of busy for the past few months. I had been working on travel papers for this dog to fly to Japan for like, I don't know. It was a long time, but definitely the entire year was focusing on that. On days when I could not stream, there are also days when I lack sleep. It's because I had to work on some legal documents to get out. No, not a month. Months. I'm talking about months. I was working on it for months. And then, when I finally got it, I only got the documents by September, so that was last month. So I could have announced it, but that didn't happen. Oh, hi, Cop. Right, I just noticed you. What was I saying? Brain is not braining. Kikaku not kikakuing, and my story is not storying. Nothing is nothinging right now. Anyway, so yeah. I finally got the travel documents and everything last month. But I didn't want to announce anything because I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to hype it. And honestly, with so many things going on with me, I was like, I can't talk about this now. But it was actually planned last year, if I'm not mistaken, or early this year, something like that. They were like, we are going back to Japan. We're taking the dog with us. You're coming with us, they said to the dog. And I was just smiling. Really? You're taking me along? I mean, I'd love to. You don't have to. It's expensive to take a dog with you out of the country, but you know, if you wanna, I'm taking it. We're going to Tokyo. I wanna see. I don't know if I'll be too preoccupied, but when I come back, we're gonna have a talk stream, so I can talk about my trips, my trip, my adventures in Japan. So that's something you guys could look forward to. I'm also looking forward to it. Looking forward to just yapping about whatever I see there. This is like my first time out of the country. First time ever. And I'm so excited to see what they have in store for me, because I don't know what to expect. I've never really been out of the country, more so out of this island. Oh wait, I have. Never mind, that's a lie. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. And then so the flight is tomorrow night. That's why you guys won't hear from me anymore. That's why I was so upset. I was so upset about how things didn't go as planned since Monday, all because of Battlefield 6. I blame Battlefield 6. It's a deep rabbit hole that once you start, you don't know when you get out. You don't know how to get out. I keep slipping back in. So yeah. And then I had to change my money yesterday, so I was out. And then when I got home, I kind of lacked sleep. The 11 hours of sleep was to make up for the 3 hours of sleep from the previous day. And then, I don't know, I was supposed to announce the stream this morning, but it just slipped my mind and I slept. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, I forgot to announce stream! Oh my god, I forgot to announce stream! And then, that's when I said, yay, stream in 2 hours, guys. You know, when you make a mistake, you just gotta fix it up and move on. That's what I keep telling myself. Stop dwelling. So yeah, I tried not to dwell over that. So things have been crazy for me since then. So let me go through my list. Yes, I made a list. And this was like a quick list I made right before stream, because I was like, I gotta tell you guys what's going on. Oh, that was pretty much it. Well, there is one more. So wait, I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. Wait. Okay. So I'll be gone. I hate that my brain's not braining. But it's not because I'm tired. It's just because I'm... Oh, you're going back home? Where's home for you? My home is my kennel, sitting in front of the computer. This is my home. Anyway. So I'll be gone from Japan, and I'll be back. I think I'll be back on the 22nd at night, I think. Yeah, I'll be back by evening, so I can't stream then. I'll probably stream Friday night. That sounds more realistic, honestly. So that's when I'm gonna talk all about my trip to Japan. You're going to hear about that. And then I'm taking off again. I'm taking off again. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gone so many times. I'm actually gone for wait, come on, brain, you can brain. Wait, I need a pen and paper because I'm gonna forget this. Ah, shoot, wrong spelling. Wrong. Okay. God, I did nothing on my list. This is stupid. Anyway. What is I saying? Yeah, I'll take pictures. And let's see if I can share some to you guys. Maybe I'll post it on X. I'll post it on X or Twitter, because that'll be easiest for me. I take a picture of something and just post it on X. That would be fun, right? Anyway. I was thinking of something and then it's gone. Oh, that's what distracted me. Oh, Southeast Asia. Oh, you're Southeast Asian too. Hello, fellow Southeast Asian. Cool, cool, cool. What was I thinking? Oh, right. I'll be gone again. Okay. So I'll be gone for Japan for a week. I'll be back for a week, but after I come back, I'll be gone again. From end of October until November. So any streams, I'll probably only have 1 or 2 streams before I leave again. Actually, it's gonna be talk streams mostly, maybe, if you guys are okay with that. Yeah, I can only do 2 more streams before then. So I'm taking off again, but this one is gonna be a longer one. I'll be gone for how do you read this? 1, 2, about 3 weeks. It's that time of the year again where I have to go for All Souls Day and also the death anniversary of the family member from last year. So yeah, this is gonna be an annual thing. I'll be gone around that time of year every year from end of October until mid-November. Yeah, so I hope you guys will be around on the very few streams I'll have before I take that longer time off. Actually, it crossed my mind if I should take like a longer break from my Japan trip until mid-November. But last week was ISP provider's fault. There could have been more streams if the internet didn't mess up. This week was my fault. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and what will happen. So that was my update. My many updates. Wow, I finished all that in less than an hour. How fast do I talk? Just how fast do I talk? I finished those topics in less than an hour. Damn, I talk too fast. I'm quite aware of my speech rate is a bit too fast. Sometimes, especially when I'm excited, some people don't even understand me sometimes because I talk too fast. If you guys understand me when I talk, I am amazed and I salute to you. I talk too fast. 3 weeks is nice to travel to Japan. No. Only 1 week. Only 1 week in Japan. And then 1 week back. And then 3 weeks I'm going to the hometown. Hometown of, well, you could say of the family. And gotta pay visit to the family member. Yeah, anyway. Go to climb Fujisan? No, I don't think Fujisan is on our itinerary. We're spending most of our trip in Akihabara. Actually, I can talk about that. I think the plan is going to Akihabara. I might get a peek of Fujisan when we go to a place called Gotemba, I think, which is on the list of the the to-go places. I think we're going to Disneyland too. We couldn't decide between Disneyland and Disney Sea, but because it's my first time out of the country, they decided to take me to Disneyland first, I think. But yeah, so we're spending... Our hotel is actually next to Akihabara. I can walk to Akihabara if I wanted to. You're gonna see a lost dog in Akihabara. That's me. I'm living in Akihabara area. We're going shopping. We're going to a place called Team Labs if there's time. Oh, and we're doing a lot of eating. So this dog who loves to eat is with the right family because the family loves to eat too, apparently. It is a family of foodies. So, places that they want to eat. Sushi, yakiniku, and stuff. Oh, there was also talks about checking out the fast food in Japan. Like, you're going to Japan for fast food, but Japanese fast food might be different from our fast food here. Well, you're gonna hear more about my food escapades when I return but that was mostly the plan. Mostly food tripping and walking around. So I'm gonna walk a lot, but I'm also gonna eat a lot. So I don't know what's gonna happen. You see a big fat dog when I come back, and then food escapades. No, food escapades. My food escapades. Why are you talking about feet? Why are we talking about feet? Are you asking for feet? No, I'm kidding. No, let's not do that. Oh yeah, we're having ramen, but I don't know if I want an extra large bowl of ramen. I can't even finish the ramen here served in local ramen shops. I don't know if extra large would be good for me. I actually want the smallest bowl, please. Ramen is good, don't get me wrong. I love ramen. I crave for ramen. But I just can't eat a whole bowl of ramen. How many of you can actually finish a whole bowl of ramen? That's so big, it's so heavy. I don't think a lot of people can do that. Or is it just me? Anyway, yeah. Ramen's on the list. Ramen, you can? Damn, amazing. I can't. I'll probably have leftovers and I'd feel so bad. And I don't know if if Japanese are good with, you know, taking out food, taking home leftovers. I hope they are. I've also been slightly brushing up on my Japanese, sort of, a little bit. I'm still not confident in speaking, but I did try to study a little bit because I told myself I need to at least have a little bit of, well, I do have Japanese knowledge a little bit, but I need to like at least have a little bit more of it and be comfortable with it when I go on my one week trip. It's just a week though. Probably just me asking if for my orders or looking for certain items I wanna buy, but there's really not much conversations going on. I don't think I'm gonna have a casual conversation with the Japanese. I tried ramen for the first time with a bunch of sides because I thought it would be light dish like noodles. Boy, was I wrong. Oh my god, yes! You know what? No. The whole ramen with sides, that's so... I like it. I like how it's served. I feel like it's a complete meal. But you are right. It's so heavy. It's too much. They usually serve ramen with chahan and I think karaage. It's karaage or gyoza on the side. And then they have side dishes and everything with the ramen, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of food. I knew it was a lot of food because chahan, fried rice with ramen. That is so Asian. Only Asians would have rice with their noodles. Carbs and carbs, right? Yeah, I used to have rice with my pancit canton. I still probably would. Yes, it's so Asian, right? I have rice with my noodles, be it pancit canton or bihon, sotanghon. Is it sotanghon? Yeah, I think it's sotanghon, the one with soup. Oh my gosh, I have rice with all those. I make it into a viand. I make noodles into my viand, but that's just carbs and carbs. But then I realized also, not just Asians, is that Italians? Italians and their bread with pasta, that's carbs and carbs too. I guess it's not just an Asian thing, but damn, people complain about us having our rice with our noodles, and when I realized that, I was like, oh yeah, oh they're right, but it made me self-aware. So having rice with your very heavy bowl of ramen, that is so heavy, and then you're going to have karaage or gyoza on the side. Damn, that's like food for a whole day. That's a lot of food. I don't think I can eat that one sitting, but I would like to have that average meal of ramen with karaage and chahan. Just came in to see, so Akari is joining a fighting tournament. Why would I? No, even better. Akari is going to Japan. What is this? Big dinner for Christmas, I'll say. No, Christmas has more food. Christmas has a lot more food. Christmas is when we get fat. Christmas is when they stuff us so that they could cook us and eat us. I don't know. We become stuffed. We become stuffed humans in Christmas. Christmas is when there's too much food and it becomes an excuse to get fat. Martial arts tournament in Japan. That's an idea. No, I'm not. I'm going to Akihabara. What was I thinking? So yeah. I was planning on taking an entire month off, but that's just too long. And I'm gonna miss you guys. I actually missed you guys because I feel like I haven't been streaming as much as I wished I could. And I wished I could stream more, but there's just a lot I have to deal with. You're gonna lose all your money if you're going to bet it on me. Nope, I've tried. People say I'm weak. When I try to punch someone or slap someone or hit someone, they say it doesn't hurt. I don't know. I have weak hands, but I don't know. I think I'm afraid to hurt people. So my bites don't really hurt, or so they say. Let me see. Are the fangs sharp? The fangs, are they sharp? They probably hurt. I bite. I do bite. But the playful kind of bite. Yeah. No. I'm not gonna win a martial arts tournament. I'll be disqualified if I use my fangs, my teeth. That's automatic disqualification. No biting. Reminds me of my little sister randomly throwing hands at my back and her wrist twisting. Ooh, that hurts. I'm trying to think when did I ever hit anyone? I know it's not like I've never hit anyone, but it's so rare. It is so rare. If I have done it, I probably didn't realize I did it. I don't know. Pushing, hitting. No, I don't do any of that. Not that I'm aware of. It's not something I do on a regular basis. But I wouldn't like to hurt people. I'm trying to think of my fights with my siblings. But if I did ever hurt someone, which I probably did, my mom would instantly scold us for hurting each other. It's like, for her, we should never fight as siblings. So it's like a big no-no to get physical with each other. Oh, you want to be my training punching bags? That sounds like fun. Oh, you need to sleep. Rest well. Good night. Good night. Training punching bags. I wanna play boxing on my Switch that I haven't turned on in so long. But boxing on Switch sounds like fun. That's something I should do. So yeah. I haven't really gotten around to do that, to check out my Switch and everything. I think I got too hooked on Resident Evil and Wildlands that I've let go of everything else. But I did want to finish those series before I get into anything else. I'm glad I got to finish Resident Evil before my trip. Before I go gone for a while. Before I'm gone for a month. But I'll be back next week, guys. I'll be back for a talk stream next week. Because I need to share my stories before I go away for 3 weeks, because I'm gonna forget my stories if I don't tell you right away. Not like that, it's making me look bad. What's making you look bad? What's making you look bad? What else? There's really not... I think I have talked about pretty much everything on my list. I was practicing my pout. I found out this is how I look like when I pout. No, that was upset. This is upset. And this is pout. I was like playing around with my face while I was waiting for 9 o'clock. And I was like, oh, so this is how I look like when I pout. Yeah. I was just making faces. And I was like, when I'm thinking, I look like this. I also look upset. I look upset when I think. That's weird. It's because I squint when I think. I'm aware that I squint when I think, but I didn't know I look upset when I think. Yeah, yeah. Cute even when upset. Thank you. Who knows? I think there are a lot of girls who look cute when they're upset. At least the ones that I see on the internet. Cute girls. Wait, cute girls when they're upset or something. I never thought I was one of them though. I just know that I make that face when I think or when I'm upset. Okay, so that's upset. And this is think. I do make the same face! Oh, I do make the same face when I think and when I'm upset. Because I squint! Oh, that's cool. Me realizing the faces that I make when I'm upset. So sometimes when I'm out in public and I'm thinking, I make this face. I don't know. I start to think it's weird that I'm making weird faces when I'm outside. My eyes are closing on its own. Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging out. Rest well. Good night. Oh, Pancakes, you just arrived. Oh my gosh. All the stories and life updates just finished. I can skim through it. Damn work all. Or you can watch the archive for more details. You know, Moydrog in Russia is best friend, but in Thai sounds like a bad word. Moydrog. Or is it Mwadrog? Because I'm thinking moi could be like moi in... What language is that? Moi. Is that French? Moi. Mwadrog. I don't know. Moydrog. Mwadrog. See you next week. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Anyway. So yeah. Oh, right. Because Pancakes has to know this also. Italian. For those who just got here, including you, Pancakes, and everyone else who's not dropping a message in chat, please check at least the first 30 to 40 minutes of the stream because that's where the details of my life updates are. But I'm gonna give you the headlines. I did not stream last week because I lost internet for a couple of days. I was gone for the weekend because of Battlefield 6. During the time that I had no internet, I worked on merch creation, so most, if not all, of the merch that you are about to receive is all not handmade, personalized by yours truly, me. And any future merch plans will be held off until y'all get your merch. By the time y'all get your merch, there are more merch ideas, and also the low quality acrylic standees will be sold at a cheaper price, and the stickers are also on a surplus, so they're no longer limited to pre-order. Hi Woo, hello. Also. So I was gone for the weekend because of Battlefield 6, and I'll be gone next week for Japan. I'll be back for 1 or 2 more talk streams. Then I'll be gone for 3 weeks for November because that is the time of the year I have to go back to the family's home. Well, yeah, I have to go to... It's wrong to say hometown because their hometown is Japan. But yeah, we have to be gone for All Souls Day until the death anniversary of the family member who passed last year. So I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks for that. That's it. And yes, thanks for the heads up. I'll watch the VOD to catch up. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty much the headlines. And yeah, I'm going to Japan. The hype is all there. I don't wanna hype it again right now. I'm still so scared of jinxing things. When there are things that I plan to do or want to do, I tend to not talk about it, or I try not to talk about it, and I try not to hype it, and I try not to hype myself. I try to be less hype because I often worry that I might jinx things, which is very superficial to think that you could jinx things, right? It's a jinxing things is a sad it's superficial, but a more logical approach for me is I tell myself that there's still a chance that it might not happen. If I hype it and then it doesn't happen, I'm just going to get disappointed, and sharing it to other people will just humiliate me because I said this would happen and it didn't happen. So I try not to talk or hype things until like it's actually there and there's no way for it to not happen. So the Japan trip is already set in stone. I got all my travel documents, all my legal documents. I got my Japanese yen. I bought it yesterday, and all I have to do is pack up tonight because we're flying tomorrow night, and I need to make sure I don't leave anything because this is a foreign country and only God knows if I'm gonna need anything. I can't constantly tell myself I can just buy what I need when I'm there. Like, bro, I'm gonna mess up. I even have medicine and stuff. I'm bringing meds, I'm bringing supplements, I'm bringing everything I need. Hi, John, hello. She's going to do nuisance IRL streaming. What's nuisance IRL streaming? What's that? If you go to Japan, are you interested in applying for Hololive again? Oh my god. I don't know if I wanna, if I can talk about that, but to put it simply, I would love. You don't need to go to Japan for that. Okay, that's a better answer. You don't need to go to Japan to apply for Hololive. It's online. So, yeah. I'd be lying to say if I said I didn't want to be a part of it, but it's so big. I feel like I don't know what are the chances, right? Anyway, it's just pre-travel jitters. You'll be fine. It's my first time out of the country. I don't have jitters though. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. But you know, that might be it. Pre-travel jitters. Like, I'm just numbing my brain and my body to say I should not be excited because it might not happen. But there was really a chance that I couldn't. I literally just got my visa last month, and I got it. I feel like the mother was more excited than me for getting my visa. She's glad that the dog is coming along. I think she can't leave the dog home alone anymore. So she was excited that I got my visa and my travel documents, and I was like, oh yay. She's more excited. I was happy though. You know what's funny? I was happier to see her happy than to get my visa because it makes me happy to see other people happy, but she's actually happy for me, but I'm happy for her being happy for me, and I'm like, oh, that's so messed up. Circumstances change out of our control. No need to feel bad for having to update. Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's personally, I feel like I need things sure before I tell people. I used to be the type who would say things and then it doesn't happen. And then I kind of have some people who ask, I thought you were gonna do this. I thought that was gonna happen. What happened? Why isn't it happening? And I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have told you. But it didn't happen. So I'm gonna say things when things are for sure. Traveling out of the country. Congrats on traveling for the first time. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes. I wonder if I should be streaming at 10 o'clock because that's the time you guys all come here at 10. I start at 9, sometimes 8, my time. But y'all come here at like 10 p.m. So I don't know if this is a more ideal time for you guys. But anywho, I'm going to stay a bit longer because I don't want to end the stream early. Considering I've been gone for a week and I'll be gone for another week and then I'll be gone for 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm gonna miss you guys. I already missed you guys. I actually missed you guys, you know. If you go to Japan, be careful of trucks. Sunny might teleport you to Isekai. If you don't hear from me after my Japan trip, you know that I may have been isekai'd to another world. I don't know. If you have to leave, you have to leave, but we'll miss you. Oh, I miss you guys too. It's just a short break, so don't worry. It's not like I'm gone forever, no. If there's any consolation to that, I'm not gonna be gone for too long because I'm gonna make sure that I stream before I'm gone for 3 weeks. There was that idea, which I talked about earlier. There was an idea of like just being gone for an entire month from the Japan trip all the way through until mid-November when I'm out of town. Actually, that's the best term. I'm out of town. I'm still in the country, but out of town from end of October until mid-November. So there's that. Yeah. November. What am I talking about? Yeah. We're gonna have 1 or 2 talk streams. Mostly talk streams though, because I gotta be chill. That's just 1 week before my out-of-town trip. Kansai the Rift. Oh, Kansai. I'm not going to Kansai though. I'm going to Tokyo. So, Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift! Oh no! I said the thing. Tokyo Drift. Yeah. Tokyo Drift. Not Kansai. But that is a dream, you know. I want to see Japan car events. That's a dream. I want to see cars in Japan. But I heard that car culture in... Was it Thailand? Car culture in Thailand is better. I want to go to Thailand for food and also check out the car culture. That's cool. I wonder if you know. If I know what? Tokyo Drifto or Kansai Drifto? Wait. I wonder if I know what. What do I know? Do I know something? I wonder if I know. I don't know if I know. I might know, but I don't know if I know. What else? Yeah. So, I can talk about it again. Japan. The Japan plans. We're gonna be living in Akihabara. In Tokyo, near Akihabara. Very near. I could walk to Akihabara. I could check out the stuff. I could wake up at like 5 a.m. and just walk in there. But then again, maybe the shops are closed at that time. What's the point of going to Akihabara at night? I wonder what Akihabara is like at night and at dawn time if I woke up early. Bold of me to assume that I'm going to wake up early. Me? No. But then again, I'm a night dog. I could... Wait. I could... Do you guys know something that I don't? Do you all know something I don't? Or do we all know something that I don't know that I know? Maybe it's a we and I just don't know if I know what you know. What do you know that I don't know if I know? I might know what you know, but if you don't tell me what you know, I won't know if I know what you know. Do you know? Do I know? Do we all know? I don't know. Anyway, so a lot of stuff, so much stuff going on, but we're okay. Your head. What do I know? Oh my god, you're driving me crazy. Oh my god. Let's see, what else? What other topics did I have? That was actually... I made a list of topics, not because I was running out of topics, but mostly because these were things, the life updates. I made the list of life updates. Hey, Ray Ray! Am I gonna go through the headlines again? Am I gonna go through the headlines again? Every time someone jumps in, it's in chat and says hello, I'm like, oh, you just got here? You missed the headlines. You're now in the middle of everything. Now I'm gonna go through the headlines later. Ray, stick around. Or, I don't know, watch the archive. Everyone who just got here, watch the archive, please. The first 40 minutes says everything important. The first 40 minutes. You know what, sometimes it's rare though. There are times when I would open my Oshi's talk stream because I want to look for something specific, but because she would stream for like when the stream is like 2 to 3 hours, but I'm looking for a specific topic, I can't find it. And it gets frustrating. I gotta tell you guys, the details, they're all at the start of the stream, or just play it while you're doing something. I don't know. You could make a comment giving a brief summary and pinning it. Oh, that's a good idea. But I want you to watch it. I don't want you to read it. I want you to watch it. I'll put a pin saying the main life updates are at the first 40 minutes. I'll put that in the comment. Wait, what? There's a joke? There's a joke? Wait, there's a joke? Huh? Again? Eh? It's happening again. The joke just flew over my head. It's happening again. Oh no. It's who I am. It's what I am. Jokes fly over my head because I am but a dog. You know, I get that a lot actually. Since puppy years. I'm as lost as you are. Oh yay, I'm not the only one. But it's nice to know I'm not the only one, because it always happens. You know, when I was growing up, my puppy years, it's not uncommon for the family to sit around and then like they would talk and then they would say something, but I don't understand it. And then the joke is, it just flew over Akari's head. The joke flew over Akari's head. She didn't understand the joke. It could be a joke, it could be a story, it could be anything, and they have to explain it. And then there are two possibilities. Two possible outcomes. Either I understand the joke late, or I don't understand the joke at all. And sometimes when I understand the joke late, there's this delayed laughter after everyone laughs. And sometimes that delayed laughter is an extended delayed laughter. Because when I find the joke really funny, I would laugh really long. And then they would just be sitting there, everyone's already quiet, and I'm just laughing, still laughing. Or sometimes I don't get the joke at all and I just stand there looking. I have this like huge smile on my face, but I'm looking at everyone blankly while they're all laughing, and I have that blank smile looking at everyone like, haha. Yeah, I do that a lot. And then you'd think it's only in the family. No. When I finally got out as an adult dog, out in the open, in the world, I was put out into the world as an adult dog. I've been adopted, and adopted, then adopted. No, I was only adopted once. It's okay. And then I made friends. Oh my gosh, it never went away. I'm like, yeah, the comedy had a delay. I become the joke. Like, there's a joke, but I become the joke. And then it's either someone has to explain the joke, or they don't, and I'm just standing there blankly. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened. Or when I understand it, it actually happened recently. We were playing games. They said a joke, and then my extended laughter was there. I forgot what I laughed at, but I know I laughed long and hard. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever done that on stream though. I do mostly solo streams. I don't know if it's shown on stream, but I tend to do that. I have a very slow pickup, but that's okay. At least I try my best. I think after you come back from Japan, you should make ASMR eating mochi. Ooh. ASMR eating mochi. Can I bring home mochi? You know what? That was not on my list. What food do I want to bring home? I was told buying snacks was good. Mochi. No, I should buy snacks. I should buy a lot of food and bring it home. You're right. I need to empty out my fridge and just fill it up with nothing but Japanese goodies. What's in my fridge that can be disposed? I'll empty out my fridge. It's time to... Oh, I was supposed to defrost the fridge. Oh my gosh, I can do that tonight. Let me write that down. It needs to be clean because when I come home with a fridge... Okay. A Japanese steak. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can bring home Japanese steak. But I'll enjoy the steak in Japan. Defrost fridge. Oh my god. My to-do list is not getting any shorter. Oh my god. That's okay. Alright. Anyway. So yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. I need to defrost the fridge, take out stuff that should not be there, so I have space for a lot of Japanese snacks when I come home. So many things to do, so little time. I know, right? Yes, that's so true. But I had time to sleep for 11 hours. I learned something new today. So there's this construction going on in the area, so it's been hard to sleep. And then there's been so much stuff that I was supposed to do. My backlogs are stacking up. I said I was supposed to finish these before my trip, but at the end, I didn't do it. So it's been hanging on my mind that I couldn't sleep. I don't know if that was a good thing. That was the reason I forgot to announce stream. I tried so hard to sleep because of the construction, behind the construction sounds, and forgot to announce stream. And I learned this technique how to sleep. It was something about it's a word game. Playing a word game to keep your problems off your mind when trying to sleep. So let's say, for example, the word you think of, Wordle, I think. No, I don't know if it's Wordle. Dog learning to sleep, yeah. No, it's like you think of a word, then you think of words that start... What are we talking about? She's not following anymore. No, I'm sorry. I changed topics so quickly. Me trying to sleep and forgetting to announce stream. A technique on how to sleep. Can I share it with you guys? A technique how to sleep. I wanted to forward it to you, Pata-chan, but I forgot to send it because I wanted to forward it to you, but I had to try it first before I forwarded it to you. And when I tried it, I fell asleep and I never forwarded it to you. Share it, okay. But let me answer this first from Dorifto. If you come to Thailand, you should not go to Pattaya because it's a place for men. Oh, are there girls there? Are there sexy girls there? Is that why it's a place for men? Because if it's a place for men to see eye candy, I want some eye candy too. Anyway, it's not a forbidden... I'm going back to my topic, sorry. It's not a forbidden dog sleeping technique. Oh yes, girls. Okay, eye candy. I want that. I'll go to a place for men if there's eye candy. Best kind of girls. Okay, I'll give you the technique in a second. Let me... Pattaya. You got me curious. Y'all talking about the best kind of girls. Pattaya City is famous. Nightlife is well known, but local authorities have in recent years improved the quality of the beaches. Beaches? Wait. Why are you talking about the beach? Where are the girls? East Thailand, the second largest city in Chonburi province. It's in the east coast. Huh. East Pattaya famous for lady boys. Lady boys. What happens at the 69 show in Pattaya? 69 show, just like Russian 89 show, is based on dance and displays that are sexually suggestive. You can watch things from comedy sketches to bold dance moves and even simulating acts of intercourse. Ooh. Ooh. Telling me not to go makes me want to go. Futa girls? Oh, that's what you mean by men. They got a joystick so you can play co-op. 90, I think 90% go to Pattaya because want to see ping pong show. The 69 show, is it? We're talking about Pattaya. Pata-chan is trying to follow. Eye candy. Ooh! Oh, I like this. Are you telling me these are girls with joysticks? You telling me these are girls with joysticks? Oh, this one actually does look like a girl with joysticks. I wanna see. Pattaya, huh? I don't know when I'm going to Thailand. But it's on my bucket list, going to Thailand. Maybe someday. Anyway, back to the forbidden dog sleep technique. It's not forbidden. Ping pong show. Okay, fine. Ping pong show. A ping pong show is a form of stage entertainment that takes place in strip. Oh. Hey? Huh? They use their pelvic muscles to either hold, eject, or blow objects from their... Huh? What? Bro, what? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, I'm curious. Are these expensive? What? What? Ping pong show in Thailand, Pattaya, Thailand, Pattaya, Thailand, with ping pong show. Okay, bucket list. Oh my god, you got me. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, my bucket list. Oh my gosh, my true colors are showing. We stop. Okay, we stop right there. We stop right there. We stop right there. We stop right there. I'm not supposed to. As long as I don't say anything. YouTube can't say anything about me, no. It's you, not me. I'm responding to chat. YouTube can't take anything against me. Why does it do that when I what? That's so weird. Sorry. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I can't get sick. I have a trip tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm gonna get sick. I should take vitamins today and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to a really cold place tomorrow. The day after. Tomorrow's the flight. So I'll be there the day after. On Friday, I'll be in a very cold place. The coldest place I'll ever be, probably. What's the temperature there? Japan temperature. Tokyo temperature. 18 degrees. Ah, not bad. Oh! Huh, it's not gonna be that cold. I was anticipating cold because that's what they were telling me. 18 degrees is fine. Just a regular jacket will work for me if it's 18 degrees. Anyway. Going back. We have ping pong topics from one to another. We're going back to what I was trying to talk about. Okay. Back to the sleep technique I'm gonna share. I was supposed to forward it to Pata-chan, but I didn't because I slept. It's so effective. I actually slept for 11 hours. I don't know if it's gonna work for you guys. So apparently, I watched this reel on Facebook from one of those many I'm a psychologist, here are some tips kind of reels. There's a lot of those. And I think most of them are actually psychologists maybe, and they just make content. I don't know. But there's this one. I'd like to think she's legit with the stuff that she shares. So she said when you have trouble sleeping, there's a chance that your mind is on problem-solving mode. That's what they call it. Problem-solving mode. So there's survival mode. There's problem-solving mode. So if you're the type of person who can let go of your problems when you're about to sleep, good for you. If you're not, I'm one of you. The problems, the things pending are just circling your mind. Like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Oh, I should be giving this to my friends. I have friends who are like that. Anyway, so, what is this? So, the problems are circling your mind that you can't sleep because your brain is constantly trying to solve problems, but the problem's not being solved because you're like saying, I should sleep, but the brain is still problem solving. Anyway, that's not how she explained it, that's just me. Anyway, imagine the sheets are getting heavier on me tends to put me to sleep fast. Oh, I've heard of that. I always have a blanket on. It doesn't work. Doesn't always work. But I do use a blanket. It kind of helps. A dark room, a dark cold room with sheets over me. That's the best way to put me to sleep. But I think I couldn't sleep recently because of all the pendings that's not being done before the trip because of Battlefield 6 and the lack of internet. Oh, fortunately, the merch is in production, so it should be shipped to me while I'm away. So when I get back, I think that's what I'm going to be busy with. I need to make sure I ship out those, the merch before I leave out of town in November. Anyway, so if I can't sleep, turning the lights on does it for me. On? Like lights on? Lights on? Makes you sleep? I prefer dark, but okay. Black side in Pattaya is amazing, guys. enough. We're going back to the topic. Okay, so the reason I couldn't sleep today was because of problem solving. So this psychologist said you have to distract yourself from your problems, and if you can't, here is a trick. Play a word game. Not Wordle. I don't know what is Wordle. Maybe it's not Wordle. You will think of a word, and then you will think of words that start with the letter that starts with the letters in that word. Does it make sense? Saying it when I did it at work, explaining it sounds bad, but you think of a word and think of words that start with the letters in that word. So for example, if the word is akari, you'll think of 3 words that start with each letter. A, apple, alpha, animatronics. K, kind, kite, night. A, America. Acid. I keep thinking apple. I shouldn't think apple. There's another word. Ago. And K is... God, it's so hard to think of words with K. But you get the drift? Yeah. So you get the drift? So like you think of letters and words in each letter. So because you're thinking of something simple, but it's thinking that it's not your problems, it distracts you from your problems. So I was playing the word game in my head for a few minutes. Yeah. Akari's A stands for Apple, Alpha, and Animatronics. There's no S in my name, so I can't think of the word steak. But anywho, it worked, but you wanna know how effective it was? It distracted me not only from my problems, but also from the construction noises in the neighborhood nearby. The neighbor is doing some construction stuff, so I couldn't sleep late because of them, because of the noise. the word game was distracting me from all the noise and all the problems, and then I actually fell asleep. It actually works, guys. I was like, when I woke up, I was like, wow, the word game worked. I should have sent it to Pate-chan, but I was busy sleeping. I was busy trying to sleep, and then, gosh. I was busy trying to sleep, and then I actually slept. It's amazing. It works. What is this? Okay, anyway, so if you guys want to try it, unless you have a different reason why you have trouble sleeping, because to my understanding is that word game worked for me because it solved the problem of problem solving when I should be sleeping. Wait. I hate this. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I don't want to call it a forbidden technique. It's not. It's just me trying to sleep. What else? If I find that video, maybe I could send it to Discord. If I find it, I need to look for it because I'm gonna send it to Pate-chan too. Might as well send it to you guys because we talked about it. Wait a sec. Okay. So anywho, what else? What else do we want to talk about other than ping pong? Oh! How many of you guys have been to Japan? I count myself lucky. I just got to sleep if I need to. You know, I know some people that way. I have this one friend who told me about it. I have a friend who said that she can just order herself to sleep. When she says she will sleep, she sleeps. She closes her eyes and she sleeps. That's amazing. I can't do that because my brain doesn't want to stop raining. And then she said that she's also the type of person who can last with just short hours of sleep. Like, she doesn't need to sleep long, is what she's trying to say. Just 3 to 4 hours of sleep is enough for her, and she doesn't lack sleep. That's when I realized. I mean, I knew that. I knew about how they said the number of hours depends per person. They do recommend 8 hours of sleep, right? That's the healthy way to do things. But there are some people who don't need that much sleep, and there are some people who need more sleep. That's why the estimation is 6 to 8 hours. Apparently, mine is the sweet spot is 7, I think. Yeah, 7 hours is my sweet spot, right in smack in the middle. 6 to 8 hours. 6 is okay. Less is survival. Anything less is survival for me. Where is that? Oh, there you are. Wait a sec. Okay, I am back. So yeah, it's how? I don't know. She just does. She told me about it, and she looks pretty healthy in my opinion. So who am I to question? And I have other friends who just say when they want to sleep, they can just sleep. They just close their eyes and they sleep. I can't do that. I swear to you, I can't. It's always been a problem. So different techniques on how to sleep. I've tried. This word game worked. I don't know how long it's gonna work for me, but it worked for me earlier today. And another technique I read about is, I think it's like a dead pose. Is that what they called it? Like you're going to just drop your body like it's a corpse. Like you're not. I think it was a military technique. I don't know. That's something I also got from Reels. Oh my gosh, everything I've learned is from Reels. I'm learning from Reels. This is stupid, but it works, so who am I to complain? Not all Reels. You don't believe every Reel, okay? Not every Reel is real, but this one worked at some point, to some degree. This one worked to some degree. It's like when you lie down, you actually still kind of, to me, the way I'm thinking, I can't put it in words. Wait, Haven't been to Japan though. I wish to. Plane tickets from here to Japan are like 1800 USD for an economy. That's a lot of money. Where are you from? Oh wait, I remembered where you're from. Sorry. Gosh, that's expensive. I guess it's cheaper for us because we're already in Asia. You could always switch it up with other puzzles like Sudoku and whatnot. I feel like Sudoku's gonna keep me awake. I've done that. This word game is simple enough. It worked to some degree. Only God knows how long. This other technique I'm talking about is... Wait, let me think. It's like you... What I do is I let my muscles, not let them relax. I just drop my arm like I can't control it. Like it's dead, a dead man pose, a dead pose. And I just let it lie there like I can't move it. It worked. It worked. I don't know how to explain it, but it worked. A dead man pose. You lie like it's a corpse. And then... Oh, there's another one I did. Sleeping... with your butt raised. This is so weird. It was actually a joke reel, but it worked when I tried it. Well, not as effective, but it kind of did. It's kind of like stretching your back. So like you're going to kneel, and it's like a yoga pose with your butt sticking out. A yoga pose with your butt sticking out. I don't know how to show it to you guys, but it's a yoga pose with your butt sticking out. It kind of stretches your back. So if you sit there in that position for long enough, you're gonna fall asleep. It kind of worked for me. I fell asleep. Because I stretched my back. It made me sleepy. Then I lay down properly and fell asleep. I try all sorts of sleeping tips and techniques from reels because I'm that desperate to sleep sometimes. Isn't it funny? Ironic. I'm doom scrolling reels how to sleep because I can't sleep, but the fact that I'm holding my phone when I should be sleeping is what's keeping me up. That's how it is. It's ironic. I should let go of my phone. Anyway, if you think Japan's society is peaceful, try going to Osaka around midnight. You'll find Kanjo gang. Where are you getting all these random what's the term? Random I wanna say facts. Tidbits of there's a word for what you're doing. Like random did you knows. Did you know that if you go to Osaka around midnight, you'll find the Kanjo gang. The Kanjo gang is yada 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 yada. It's did you know facts? No, there's a term for it. I just forgot what it is. Anyway, where are you getting all this? Going back, MHM. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to Osaka. I just wanted to ask if you guys have been to Japan because I've never been out of the country, period. It's kind of exciting though to think that the first time out of the country is in Japan. It was kind of a child puppyhood dream of me and my sister to go to Japan together one day. Then she's not coming, unfortunately, but I will plan a trip with her one day. And then we decided we've always wanted Japan to be the first country we'll ever go to, but wait, brain is not braining. But we realized how unrealistic that is because usually you need to have a history of wait. Okay. I hope that works. Anyway. Oh gosh. Test. Okay, we're back. We're back! Wait, what? It's a racing team? Oh, then I want to go to Osaka around midnight. Okay, I want to read that in that voice. Did you know And if you go to Osaka around midnight, you'll find the Kanjo gang. The Kanjo is not a Yakuza gang, but it's a racing team. Yada 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 yada. Hi PPA, please rewatch the first 40 minutes of the stream for the actual life updates. The actual life updates are there. Everyone who just got here. Whoa, did you just get here? No, I've been seeing your comments, but I don't think I greeted you. But yeah, the life updates are at the first 40 minutes. And the crazy random stuff and repeating the updates comes after. I've been just talking randomly at this point. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about something. Tokyo. Oh, okay. Remember. So, I thought that I needed to go to other countries. I needed to have a travel history before I can get approved for Japan. So there is that a little bit mix of anxiety if they're gonna let me in Japan, if they're gonna give me a visa with 0 travel experience. So that's why for the past few months it's been nothing but anxiety, because if my visa doesn't get approved, the plane tickets and everything is going to a waste because it's already been booked without a visa. So there were a million reasons why I wouldn't have been approved, aside from the fact that I'm a dog. I did greet you. Yay! Okay, that's good. Right. Okay. So there were a million reasons, aside from the fact that I'm a dog that hasn't traveled to other countries. There were many reasons. The anxiety was building up. Sometimes I think it could actually be a talk stream topic, but it's something I didn't really want to talk about too much. But you can't believe the amount of anxiety it gave me. It made me question my existence. That's too deep. I should stop. Anyway. So I thought I wouldn't get approved. Maybe that's how happy the mother was when I got approved. The visa got approved, because there were so many reasons I wouldn't be approved. Anyway, the life update isn't what's life shocking. Huh? The life update isn't what's life shocking. I'm like, what? Anyway, right, so it got approved last month. Would you imagine? Could you imagine that? I only got my visa a month before the trip, with a lot of anxiety hanging around my head. Am I gonna get approved? Am I gonna waste the tickets that they bought for me because they wanted to bring me along to Japan? They made it. You're moving to the land of the rising sun. No, not moving. Oh, hi, kinetic rhyme. No, I'm not moving out. Okay, headlines for those who just got here. But please watch the first 40 minutes of the stream, because that's where all the updates were. I did not stream last week because I lost internet for a few days. When the internet came back... Oh, wait. And during that period of time, I personalized the merch labels and stuff, and ordered everything, so they should be here next week. There's a surplus of stickers, and the poor quality acrylics will be up on sale eventually, after I manage to send out the pre-orders, because they get their orders first. And then when the internet came back, Battlefield 6 was released, and I fell into a really deep rabbit hole and played for hours on end, and did nothing but eat, sleep, and play. And then I had to go out to buy some yen, and then I lacked sleep because there's construction happening in neighbors. And then I am back here today to announce that I will be gone for a week starting tomorrow, because I will be flying to Japan for a 1-week vacation at the homeland of the family that has adopted me. And they are finally taking the dog with them to Japan. I'll be back for another week before I go out for yet another out-of-town trip, not country, just still in the country but out of town. And I'll be gone for 3 weeks. And then I'll be back to regular programming. Maybe. But I think I'll be gone again for the holidays also. Oh! It's Honey Papa! Honey Papa, yes! I'm going to Japan next week. Oh my god, you dropped by! I hope ACATs are good to you. Hope everything is okay, and I hope you're also safe and well. So yeah, I'm not moving. It's just a 1-week vacation. Relatable. I finally did try Umamusumen. That has been most of my free time since. Actually, yeah, to be fair, if I didn't choose to fall in the rabbit hole of Battlefield 6 for 4 days in a row, I could have finished and all my pendings. I said I have these pendings that I would work on before my trip. None of it was happened. None of it was done. So I'm now going to Japan unprepared because of Battlefield 6. Amazing. Anyway, it's finals, but I'll do my best. Ganbare! Ganbatte, Honey Papa! You got this! Anyway, if you don't take a plane to Japan but choose to swim instead, I will donate 3 million. First off, I don't think I can swim that far. Second, I would rather you keep your 3 million for yourself and spend it on something else. You can do a lot with 3 million. Also, what is that 3 million that you're going to donate? Because if that's 3 million head pats, swimming to Japan is not going to be worth it. Also, I won't survive. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be gone for quite some time. That was the update. I hope you guys pick that up. For Christmas, although I'm still gonna be around for another month. But if I'm not, God, it's not on my calendar. Here, it is. Huh. I know I'm not gonna be around on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve because of family. So my sister demanded Christmas with them. I don't know. Holidays are reserved for family. Apparently, I have a family that demands my presence. So holiday streams don't happen. I am amazed how there are some streamers who manage to stream on holidays. My family is never gonna let me. They don't even know I stream, actually. Hi, not your Sinclair. I'll call you Sinclair. 3 million Zimbabwean dollars. How big is Zimbabwean dollars? I'm curious. Zimbabwean dollars to PHP. Free? What? Free? No, that's different. 1 Zimbabwean dollar is 18 cents for me. Let's do 3 million. 3 million Zimbabwe. Why did 3 million register? What is Zimbabwean dollars? Why is that even a joke? Maybe the real Battlefield 6 will be the things you didn't properly prepare for. Maybe. Battlefield 6 really took everything from me. I literally lost 4 days of my life because of... Oh shit. Amount. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Huh, that's still a lot of money. 480,000 pesos? I could buy 4 PCs with that. More. Anyway. It's like 8k USD. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Even if you say Zimbabwean dollars is small, it's a lot of money. Anyway. A night so merry we hold dear. Ah, yes, it is that time of year. But I do know for the holidays, I think I'll be gone for a month. Yeah. Why is my flight back not on my calendar? Am I not flying back? I need to get my calendar straightened out, really. Anyway, are your family members also doggos? Yes, they are. Very clingy doggos. I have my doggo family, my siblings that are very, well, they're not clingy, but my mom is. My mom's clingy in a way. They demand my time. I am the absent family member. I could, let's see. I have 3 sisters. In our litter, there's 4 sisters and a brother. That's how many we are. We're five puppies in a litter. And then we have our mom and my dad who passed years ago. Way, years ago. And then I have my adoptive family, who is this Japanese family that adopted this local golden retriever, and they're the ones taking me to Japan. That's the story. That's my story. So yeah, my mom tries to call me. I'm the absent. Oh, I have a niece. Also. My oldest sister gave birth to a cute snotty. I don't know. She is what I like to call maldita in Tagalog. She is a snob. She barely smiles, but not because she's not happy, or maybe she's not. I don't know what's running on the mind of that girl, but she had a point where she was really rude. She's that kind of little girl. Makulit na babae. Hindi, maldita yun. Maldita. She is a snub. But she says she likes me. Yeah, Tita Akari. Oh my god, there is a very embarrassing thing I did with my niece, actually. When she was born, I tried to teach her to call me One-chan. When she was a baby, I tried to teach her to call me One-chan, because that was the peak weeb period of my life. And then now she calls me Auntie Nechan. Oh my god, because she calls me Auntie One-chan. I think that's something to that. Yeah. Oh, what's Tita? Tita is auntie in Tagalog. So, Tita Mawiyab. I'm not anymore though. I mean, I'm not as bad, but it kind of stuck. So, she calls me Auntie Nechan when she sees me. Oh my gosh. She loves me though, despite being the absent tita I am. The absent aunt. She loves me, she says. It's like saying I don't believe. No, she does. She doesn't like hugs. She doesn't like cheesy stuff. She's that kind of kid. The edgy kid, in a sense. And she cringes a lot. But she hugs me when she sees me. So I know she loves me. And she gets excited when she gets to see me. So that's okay. So there. That's the Inunaka family right there. My mom, who tried to call me because of an earthquake that happened while I was sleeping. She was like, "How are you? There was an earthquake." I was like, "There was an earthquake?" I had to ask the neighbors, "Was there an earthquake?" And they were like, "Yeah, there was." Oh, I was sleeping. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. So they have to message me to find out if I'm still alive. And there are times when I just won't respond to messages, because I'm the absent family member. But we're cool. We're a very tight family. I never thought I'd move out from my family, honestly. But it's very liberating to be able to move out. I know it, Tita Akari. Oh my god, it's so weird to be called Tita. Oh my gosh. I mean, I get it. It's not like, Who has called me Tita? My friends, the kids of my friends call me Tita. Or no, my friends teach their kids to call me Tita. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. My niece doesn't call me Tita though. She calls me Auntie Nechan. So it's low-key weird to be called Tita. Ate is still weird sometimes, but I got used to it. Ate Akari. What? I don't want to make it a big deal, but like what? It still feels weird. Moving out, that's really rare for Filipinos. It is! Oh, you have no idea. The fight. Well, not fight. It wasn't really a fight, but my mom was not okay with it until I stood up for myself and said, Mom, I'm moving out. If I stayed with my siblings, I don't think I'd be able to stream the way I do with you guys right now. Wow. I can't believe I talked about that on stream. Very personal stuff, huh? Anyway, but this is cool. Life is cool. You guys, if you ever feel like, even if you're Filipino or not, if you feel that you want to move out, please do. It's very liberating. I feel like that is as an adult, it's a pretty good feeling to be able to move out. I moved out and worked at a young age, right? It's like, even if it's difficult to live alone, the liberating feeling of living alone is still so much better than living with your family. I mean, I love them, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, the things to have to live by their rules, living by their rules, it's not really necessary. I mean, not necessary. You could live without it. Anyway, it's a part of culture, I guess. My dad really looks down on US people when it comes to moving out, since the US, it's culture to move out when you're mature. Your dad looks down on that? Oh my gosh. Tell your dad to get a life. I don't think my mom would have let me move out if she... Yeah, that's a different story. I had to stand up for myself. Let's just put it that way. I'll move out when I finish nursing. Move to the US, then be a nurse, and then party all the California girls. You'll end up by the sidewalk. Please don't. But I do support you and your dreams. Yes, let's all move out and, you know, live our lives. I support that. Depends, because economically it's really difficult. Yeah, that I agree with. Yes, it is. I don't know. It's a personal, yeah, it's case to case. It is. Personally, I'd rather go through the hardships on my own. I mean, it sounds like I hate my family. I don't. We're a tight family. We're a tight family. I love them. I miss them every now and then. I got homesick over the pandemic, but at the end of the day, I would choose this, even if it's difficult. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd talk about personal stuff on stream. But anyway, I think we can end it there. We can end it there. Ugh, I can't believe whoever's gonna watch the stream and then watch the end of the stream is gonna hear all my personal stories. No! We're only talking about fun stuff here. This is the fun channel. We talk about ping pong in Pattaya. We talk about ping pong in Pattaya. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying that? Yeah, if I ever get to see that, you guys will know for sure. For now, I'm off. Yeah. For now, I'm off. For now, I'm off, and I'm gonna see you all at the next stream next week. Next week, guys, please. I want to share stories when I come back. Wish me a safe trip. I wish myself a safe trip. Yay! Thank you so much, Atsuakari. Bye.